Hello. Okay, so today, the 31st, August 31st, Monday, and we're going to continue this tomorrow, for September 1st and September 2nd on Wednesday. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to take our grade test, which is going to determine the reading level that you're going to be taking so that you can find books that match what you understand. So this is an in-class test only. So if you miss these days, you're gonna have to make it up during advisories because at home, we just wanna make sure you guys are here taking it. I'm gonna go over some examples on the test so that you guys understand how to take it and what it's gonna look like. So there's 3 parts to the test. First part being vocabulary. Second part is the passage comprehension, and the third part is the sentence comprehension. So for vocabulary, that first example, it says glance to the side. So glance is bold so that you're focusing in on that word because that's the word that you're going to try and find the definition for in these. So there's 5 options, A through E. First one being slip, second is follow a shortcut, third is laugh, D, take a quick look, or E, lean over. And you guys can see that D, the take a quick look, that is the correct answer because when you glance at something, that's what it means, is to take a quick look. So that's what that looks like. And then here's what the passage comprehension looks like. So for passage comprehension, you've got, it looks like this, where there's a quick little passage for you to read and then a few questions to answer for each passage. So real quick, the passage says, the potato chip was invented by accident. Many years ago, a restaurant cook in Saratoga Springs, New York, served thick French fried potatoes as his specialty. One day, a diner complained that the potatoes were too thick. The cook, George Crumb, became angry and sliced the potatoes very thin. He fried them in hot oil and sent them back to the diner. This time, the diner liked them. Potato chips had been created. So that's the passage. And then the first question says, who invented the potato chip? And all of the options say a fast food chain, no one knows for sure, a specialty company, or a cook. And from the passage, you can kind of figure out that it was the cook, George Crumb, who invented the potato chip. So you just kind of got to read through and find that wording to match what you already know. And then the second question, why was the cook angry? And the first one says the diner complained about his specialty. The second one is the potatoes were too thin, or C, the oil was too hot, or D, he had an accident. So this one's kind of interesting because the first one is the answer, that the diner complained about his specialty, but the second one says the potatoes were too thin. If you could easily switch that up on accident between the potatoes were too thick that you read in the passage. So you kind of got to be looking out for that wording so that it doesn't trip you up. The last test that we'll be doing is the sentence comprehension. So the example we have for the sentence comprehension is, it's blank time to leave, so find your jacket. So we have a sentence here and we're trying to find the word that best fills in that blank. So the options are watch, hurry, almost, dinner, and every. And what I've been suggesting to everybody in all of my classes is to fill each one in the blank and see which one that makes the most sense. So I recommend doing that with all of those. And when you do that, you hear that C, almost, makes the most sense. So that's what you do on each part of the test. In class, I'll give you a code that's gonna let you go in and do that. And so if you miss today, you're gonna have to make that up with me or over the next couple days because we're taking this test Monday through Wednesday. So if you miss today and you're gonna be here tomorrow, don't stress about it. You'll be fine. So have a good day, guys.